Yo, 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 what's up, family? We back with another one. We starting off the new year. Oh man, guys, I'm so grateful. I'm really, really, really grateful. We starting off the new year with a crazy, crazy banger. Like it's just a continuation of 2023, but this time it's gonna be times 10. 2024, we going literally out of here. I'm dead serious, guys. But anyway, I'm so excited. I want to introduce y'all to the man of the hour. But before I do that, I just want to tell y'all thank you again to all my subscribers. Thank you to all my features. If you know anybody that you think deserves to get on regular guys because their cars irregular, make sure y'all tell them to hit me up on IG. That being said, let me introduce y'all to the man of the hour. Let's do it.
Yo,
What's up, baby?
good to see you, man.
We made it, fellas. We made it. We here. We here. Got the guys with me, y'all. This is it right here. The big debut.
Yeah, man.
We ready. We ready. Let the people know what's your name, what city and state you represent. Down with the team. Let them know that too.
Guys, my name is Ryan, from Ryan's Creation. I'm from Jersey City. Uh, I represent Privilege Sound, based in New York. Does all my work. Um, I have a 2005 Acura TL.
Woo-wee!
Um,
He ain't playing, y'all. He going straight to it. I was gonna ask you that too. Yeah, make it model. So it's a '05 Acura TL.
yes.
What made you get that?
As growing up, it was one of those nice-looking cars, like from the side, the back, the front end pop. It always catches my eyes. And a good friend of mine had one, maroon red, and that always had caught my eyes. And
Yeah.
I actually found one in great condition, and I had to get it. It was it had to be on my list. Yeah.
You had to get it.
Yeah.
What you think about that vehicle? Is that one of your favorites?
Of course, the Acura. I was always like in love, especially since I was like a small little kid.
Yeah.
He always used to bring me outside, watch the car.
Mm.
I was always around it, so it made
Facts.
me love cars even more. So
Facts. You next, bro. You next. All right. So boom. So that's what kind of inspired you to get the car. Speaking of inspiration, people, I like to inspire people. I like to motivate people. That's why I based the channel off. I wanted regular guys. I didn't want the Billionaire Boys Club or nothing, no big celebrity thing going on. I wanted the regular guys and girls. And the reason why I focused in on that is because the cars that we drive, they're not regular, right? So people see the cars and they think, "Tag, one day if I hit the lottery, I could get something like that." Or they might think, "Oh, if I do X, Y, and Z, which might be some crazy stuff, they can get the money to get the car." But I want to motivate people and tell them that we just regular people. Like, you don't have to do nothing crazy. You don't got to risk your life and do all this crazy stuff to get the money to get a nice car. At the end of the day, we're regular guys and girls, and we make it happen so that we can get these vehicles. So that being said, I gotta ask you, what do you do for a living to be able to drive the car that you drive, pretty much? What do you do?
So I work for Rutgers University. I'm IT tech for dental school, and
Okay.
that's my day-to-day. And I'm also the founder and owner of Ryan's Creation,
Ooh,
which
rewind that. Say that loud for the people.
So
What you own?
I am the owner and founder of Ryan's Creation.
Ryan's Creation.
Main purpose of detailing, vinyl wrapping, tinting, multiple different things.
Okay.
I do multiple different stuff in my shop with all the mechanics.
Okay.
Mainly specialize in detailing, but I love music. Music is my passion.
Okay, guys. He said music. Now he do it all, mind you, at Ryan's Creations. Don't get it twisted. But music is his major, major, major passion, and y'all gonna see his passion when y'all see the car. Trust me. Now let me ask you, based on what you do at the shop, my boy right here, does he help you out? Does he give you a hand at the shop or anything like that?
In the summertime, when school's out,
Yes.
he's there. He helps me out. He
Okay.
comes by. I teach him one or two things, a little bit of electrical work. The most basic things
Okay.
about audio systems.
Dope.
And, detailing is wise. Detailing is, for me, detail is the key. And my slogan is honesty, passion, equality. And
Nice.
that is something that I stand for. If I don't like it, I know my customer will not like it.
Facts.
And I try my best to give a top tier service to all my customers, no matter
Right.
who they are, no matter what kind of car it is, no matter what challenges I have. And that is something I teach my brother here, and
Dope.
I'm hoping that he takes those lessons and turn it into something else as he gets older. Even if he does not want to get into the whole car,
Yeah, yeah.
stuff
You can
like
still
that.
use that.
As he gets
As a
older, he can
foundation.
know that, hey man, I learned this from my brother, I learned this from my
Definitely.
dad, stuff like that.
Definitely. Guys, man, that means a lot.
Yeah.
That means a lot,
It
man.
does.
That's dope. Stuff like that, that's what I want to push. So I'm glad that I asked you that question and got you to say that, because I think if everybody take that as their foundation, man, we'll be in a whole different scenario right now in today's time.
Yeah.
But speaking of the scenario that we in today's time, 2024. You ready to show the people this car, man?
Most definitely.
Let's show the people the car, guys. Here we go. This is it. Bung, 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 bung. 20. Yo, hold on. What year is this?
2005.
2005, guys. This is wow. This is an 05 right here. Telling y'all don't need to be spending all this bread on 2024s where you can get an 05 and make it look like this. This is, man. I love it, bro. Sheesh. I'm gonna let y'all take it all in before we get into it. This is a nice one. This is real nice. Huh? Sheesh. We didn't play no games. This is definitely top tier work right here, baby. We're gonna get into it. I'm too excited. So, what we got going on exterior stuff? What are we looking at? Wherever you want to start, because I know it's a lot.
So there's a lot of things going on the exterior. So
Yes.
first off, I guess we can start off with the paint.
Okay.
The car was repainted, but it's not Acura paint. This is a Rolls-Royce black color paint on the car on the exterior, everywhere except the roof of the vehicle. The roof of the vehicle has
Come over here, y'all. Look at this roof.
a moonlight wrap. This wrap has been on the car for over 4 years now. It is still in pristine condition, I must say. I've done multiple things, as I've gotten real carbon fiber gas cap, a little bit of TLC on the outside.
And that's real carbon fiber.
That's real carbon fiber. Also, I've done hydro dipping visors.
Hydro dip. Could you explain that? What that
So-
means to the people?
Hydro dip is it's basically a film that sits in water. So you would have to prep the surface of whatever you're dipping or the project you're doing. So, for example, I would sand the visor down,
Okay.
paint it with a coat primer, whatever it is, color you want. And the hydro dip paper, you can get it any design you want. So mine was forged carbon.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of my look.
Yeah.
It's something you need. These I done myself. They actually, after you lay the paper on the warm water, there's an activated spray you spray on top
Okay.
of the paper. You wait about a few seconds, and then you dip the part or whatever you're doing in that, and it brings out the design on the paper, imprints on the product
Wow.
or whatever you're doing.
I never seen somebody hydro dip their
Yeah, this was something the
Green
first time
doors.
for me, and I guess it's not that well for winter.
Uh-huh.
As you can see, there is some deterioration from it, so I guess it doesn't really hold up that well on the outside.
Okay.
Plus, the car been through a lot of work, so it could be from dust, oxidation, stuff like that.
That's true.
Um,
I can't tell though. The regular eye wouldn't be able to see that.
It's noticed in my eyes.
Yeah.
Next, fenders are wrapped, forged carbon
Nice.
wrap, as well as the entire vehicle is ceramic coated as well by myself.
Okay.
The hood as well.
Now the ceramic coating, that's to protect it from like rock chips and stuff like that.
Not necessarily. You can still get rock chips. Ceramic
Uh-huh.
coating does helps the vehicle um, cleaning much better. So when you have to clean the car, you're not gonna have all that excess dirt like stick on that much. So basically, how I do my preparation is that I will, wash the car down first, make sure all the dirt is off. 3-bucket method, 2-bucket method, whatever I prefer.
Okay.
And I will just basically, um, hose the entire vehicle down, then apply my ceramic soap shampoo that I have.
Okay.
And it kind of helps like with bird poop and stuff like that, because those can actually stain your paint,
Yeah.
damage it.
Yeah.
The front end of the bumper, these are this is a custom bumper. So I have the Type S lip on the car with molded on to the factory bumper of the '05 bumper. Actually.
Really?
Yeah. So this is actually molded on. So the Type S bumper is cut off. The lip is cut off halfway here and molded onto the body.
What?
And as you can see, I have a lip kit all around the car from S Fabrication, which
Nice.
they made amazing lip.
Nice.
I actually had this for years, and it held up pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is still, a little imperfection. That's why I'm still working on the car, get the bumper done and stuff like that.
It looks real good. Really.
Custom grill install, custom lights.
Carbon too?
That's actually carbon fiber as well. Yep. So the front end is not fully completed yet. I have brand new things for the year 2024 to be put on the front end, so it'll not look like this.
It won't look like this?
No. The light, the bottom is all kind of messed up from over time. I had it since I had the car. So changing those with honeycomb lights. You'll see the rears match.
Sheesh.
Both sides.
And what kind of headlights you got in here right now?
These are actually some aftermarket headlights I found.
Nice.
It was, it kind of took the look out of the original TL headlights. But I am in the works of getting show lights, so the lights will actually do different colors: headlights, fog lights, tail lights, and mirrors.
Really?
The mirrors.
Okay.
So basically, the car's in winter mode.
Winter mode, guys.
Winter mode.
Guys, we out here. It's brick out right now. We in Jersey City right now. January, so the weather's crazy. I know all of my viewers that's like in Miami and Cali and all these warm places, man. We out here with our hands cold. So just know that it's freezing. We doing our thing.
Suspension wise is actually almost finished. I actually did
Super low.
I'm actually doing the big brake system in the front of the car. The rear calipers, brand new calipers on there. I have brand new rotors that'll be slapped on for show season time. Rims that are going to be going on the car will be fitment wheels.
Fitment? Okay.
Yeah, it'll be all fitment. I want to flush fitment with the car. So, or fender to lip. So it all depends on what I like after it's done with, but it's all in my vision.
It's all in the vision.
Yeah, what I want to do, but all of that should be done within the next few months.
Yeah. So part 2 might be on the way this spring, huh?
Definitely, I really hope so.
Guys,
the car looks completely different.
Before it's all over, we're gonna try to lock them in. Real.
Possibly wrap too. So
Oh yeah.
hopefully, debating.
Okay.
Exhaust, I have a full exhaust system from the Cat going back with the quad tips, 4 inches.
Nice.
Taillight tinted with honeycomb tint, black.
Nice.
Custom license plate cover, but as you can see, it's not that great for the outside weather, so it kind of deteriorated itself.
Oh, okay.
But all that should be fixed.
That looks good still, man. And you got the rear diffuser on there.
And the rear diffuser as well, sides. Rear bumper is also molded, so these are the Type S rear lip molded onto my factory bumper as well.
Nice. Sheesh. Now this right here, this little piece right here, is this part of the rear diffuser or is this part of like the side skirt?
That is part of the side skirt.
Okay.
Yeah, that was put on as like an underlip basically, so it kind of gives the car like a wider look,
Yeah.
kind of like a decorative kind of
It looks good though.
feeling basically.
It looks good. Now, before we move on from exterior, I want to talk about this wrap on the roof one more time.
Mhm.
What was the inspiration behind this whole design?
So I would say about 5, 6 years ago, a lot of people have wrapped in the roof with different colors, different kind of carbon fiber. Forged carbon was kind of a thing back then.
Yeah.
I actually had in mind of what I was going to change the color of the car in the previous years.
Okay.
So the good and bad thing about this is now to take this off, I would have to remove the antenna.
Okay.
But my problem is now I cannot no longer remove the antenna because there's no space inside the car due to the system. So I made a decision that if I was to remove this, eventually I could remove it. But I kind of fell in love with this color that matched with the car, black. So if I have a wrap on the car, I would go with a wrap that'll match the roof. If I don't have a wrap on the car, I know that the gray and black and white stars, so it's called a galaxy wrap.
Okay.
It goes with the car regardless. If
Facts.
it's wrapped or not.
It makes sense.
And it's fully ceramic coated as well, so any type of bird poop, any type of stain, I can easily remove it or buff it off. Rear glass this is not tint. This is actually vinyl wrap, entire glass.
Vinyl wrap the
Yeah.
glass? What made you do that? That's different. That's
So-
regular.
Due to the concept of my build, as you can see here, there's no the entire car is actually debadged. Another thing, there's no Acura logo, no nothing. I no longer have a rear view from the interior of the vehicle due to the system, and you'll see why. I do have a camera that I custom made into the grille to look as if it was the TL Type S car. So there's a camera there. You have to look. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And that is my backup camera for the vehicle.
That's crazy. I didn't even think that. That's good.
But privacy-wise, I didn't want anyone to see inside. And
Yeah.
it kind of, for me, I like the way it looks.
I love the way it looks. I love the way it looks. That's different. That's different. For real. Vinyl wrap with that. Okay. Trying to think, is there anything? I don't want to skip over anything, man. Oh yeah, you got underglow too, right?
Yeah, I have two types of underglow on here right now. This is the rainbow show mode underglow in the car. I do have another type that has just solid colors. Kind of does the same thing as what this is doing, but at night it does shine very brightly.
It's early in the morning right now.
Yep.
We can see that clearly.
Yep.
Real for real. Sheesh. Damn. Trying to think. I don't want to skip nothing. If you remember anything, you could always come back and say, "Oh, I forgot to show you this." So don't worry about that. But I think we got everything on the exterior. Oh, did we speak about this being carbon as well?
Oh, so this is actually, the pillar is gel carbon. This is not a wrap. So if you actually put your fingers to it, it actually is a gel. So it's better than the wrap that you would put. Yeah. Normally a pillar will be wrapped with vinyl wrap, but this is actually a gel. Pretty much found it online.
Nice.
And tested it out, bought it, and I actually liked the way it looked, and I had it on ever since.
Alright. Like it. Sheesh. Okay. I think that's exterior. Hold on. What you did right here? I know you talked about the gas cap. Did you do something to this light?
So the side marker lights are all changed to LED. And as I mentioned before about show lighting with the tail lights, I am going to incorporate that with the side marker lights. So kind of like when you're at the shows, you want the entire car to light up, right?
Yes.
Basically, when I'm at the show, the car's sitting, I would like to have the tail light, side marker, mirror, front end of the vehicle, all lit up in show colors. Basically.
Nice. I don't think I ever seen anybody do the side markers with the show
it's
colors.
very common. I see a lot of TLs like this
Really?
generation. Yeah, they do it very often. I've seen other cars with car shows that has it, and I said it's very common. Why not just do it, right?
Nah, why not?
You're going all out, might as well.
Gotta
do it.
go all out. If you're gonna go all out, right? Definitely. Okay. All right. What you got going on interior wise?
So inside, let's see it.
Yeah, let's see it, man.
So inside, It's
Love
basically
that. Ooh,
a club on wheels.
Sheesh. Guys, this is a mix right here. This is interior and pretty much audio at the same time. Yikes. This is wild, yo. Goodness gracious. I don't think they're ready for this, man. We might have to stop the video and all that, man. Prepare the people. Guys, I hope I prepared you correctly for this. This is different. Yikes. I don't know if y'all ready, guys. We might have to get y'all a commercial or something right here. Do something, because this right here might really knock you off your feet right here. This is really, really irregular. Come here, guys. Look at the door setup first there. Nuts. My boy ain't playing around. Oh, yo. Sheesh. Damn. Visuals. Nah, yo, this is wild, bro. I'm gonna let you talk about it, man. What's going on with them seats? What's happening?
Alright,
with the
so
seats?
these are custom seats. It's basically a bench.
Yes.
It's wood underneath, but the cushion is actually car seat cushions. Very comfortable. I mean, it is not the most comfortable ride, but it is, good enough to, if you're, coming up to a show and you're just driving it into the show, that's fine.
Right.
The seats are done in the specific honeycomb design. Red, black is my theme color.
I love
As
that
you can
honeycomb.
see.
Look at that honeycomb, guys, on the red. Stitching this there right there. I love it. And you don't have no back part to the seats, right?
No. So I am actually working on a mock-up of something I can put in the rear of my back as I'm sitting, so I can actually brace my back against something.
Okay.
But for the time being, normally I just lean on the speaker a little, or I rest my hand on the door panel. Steering wheel, a custom made. This was a gift from my wife for my birthday, so that is forged carbon custom steering wheel with the red center.
Love that.
Yeah.
So, see.
Interior wise, some of the panels has been custom in forged carbon hydro dip. If you check out the center console, it's a fully custom center console with my management airlift remote in the center of it.
Oh, wow. So you got it in the center right there. It looked like, it almost looked factory. It's so perfectly, it's like placed in there so neatly. It's
The point
crazy.
was to make it as unique, factory, and inside.
Yep, hit them all.
Yeah. Floor mats, I kind of do have the same design, but these are just temporarily for wintertime due to the car around.
Okay. I like the
So
diamond
showtime, I
stitch.
do change all that out.
Yeah. I like the diamond stitch floor mats. It matches everything.
So I know you guys are kind of curious about the system, the speakers, stuff like that.
Let's look at the audio, guys.
So to start off on the doors, there are also speakers in the windows, the rear windows.
Sheesh.
These are
Window
my custom
pads.
logo, 3D printed, put it on the back of the vehicle just to give it a nice little design.
Sheesh. See the windows, guys? Crazy. So neatly done, too. Immaculate.
So interior was all done by Classic Touch. He has done all of my interior stitching, all of the seats, door panels, all of this has been done there.
I love the door panels. It's
Design
super
work.
wide, too.
Design work and all the fabrication has been
Uh-huh.
done by Privileged Sound. He had built this entire car from scratch to what it is now.
Sheesh. Privileged Sound, you said?
Yes, sir.
Nice work.
They're the best in New York. You cannot go wrong. You will be satisfied with anything.
Nice.
Start off with the subs. I'm running 415s DC audio level 6.
415.
415s, they're each about 3,500 watt each max.
Yikes.
But they perform more than what is expected out of them.
Yikes.
Each of the door panels, left and right, have four 10-inch 18 sounds, mixed with tweeters and horns on each side.
Mm, mm, mm. Now let me ask you, based on what I'm seeing right now, do you do like the sound competitions and all that too, or this is just your
Since I got the car back, ending of 2023, my goal for 2024 is to, attempt a few shows, do enter a few competitions as well.
Okay.
I am not that big of a fan of blowing off my system, and I'm not one of those guys. So I definitely would like to go to a few competitions,
Yeah.
show what I have. But I just love playing my music, and I love driving around, just blasting it. It's just something in my blood, my veins.
Yeah.
It's all part of me.
Facts.
Rear window has two 10s as well in the rear here, as you can see, with tweeters and horns for voice.
So the tweeters and the horns is somewhere in the middle.
It would be in the middle, correct.
Okay.
So within here are tweeters and horn, and then these will be your two 10-inch speakers.
Okay. Cool.
And obviously the trunk for most audio guys, that's where the powerhouse is.
Oh man, this is beautiful.
So what are you looking at here? Also, as you can see or already know, the car is on D2 airlift suspension, running with 3P management system. This is my custom air tank up top here. Little bit of design I've done when I first put it together. Behind the wall of this is where the batteries would park.
Okay.
Basically. And below all this nice work, you'll have the amps and stuff like that. So I have about maybe total of 5 amps in this car.
5 amps?
About five or 6 amp in this car, pushing everything.
One battery?
Two
batteries.
So the car is powered by lithium battery.
Okay.
So I have 2 big batteries sitting in the back here.
Okay.
So normally, if you're going out to competition or you're going out to show off, play your system, I would charge a car. So basically, I would 2 days prior or something like that, just pull it up to the charger, let it charge fully, so you get the full potential out of the system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
And the car is no longer running off of 12 volts; it's pushing 15.3 volts, 15.4 volts.
Now, a regular car without a regular
is
system.
14 volts. 12
12
volts basically.
12 volts.
SUVs are like 14 volts, 13.5. 13.5 is regular cars.
Okay. And this is what, 15?
15. So I do have a regulator in the car that after upgrading my alternator in the car, I regulated the amperage to the voltage to
15.
15.
Okay. Sheesh. Guys, he know what he talking about, man. It's the real deal right here. Now you have the window pods on both sides?
Both sides are window pods as well.
Okay.
Left and right.
Facts.
Same exact setup on both sides. Doors has been done as well, custom as well. This will be redone in red wrap. Actually, I do have that. I haven't done that yet.
Oh, the wood? You gonna
yeah, all this will be
okay.
changed in forged carbon red. I do have it. I
Nice.
haven't done that yet. But these are all my original doors. Nothing
original
changed.
doors.
Original doors. That is the original door that's on the car. But you can tell that it's all covered with
I love that.
the system.
Love that. Check out a little like rewind back to the interior. What is that on like covering the whole dashboard? What
So,
material is that? The stitch.
This was actually leather, a stitching fabric that I found off the internet. This was something that I just put together because the dash cracked a while back. And like I said, I'm not an upholstery guy. You can tell the difference from the dash to the rest of the vehicle. But this was just like a temporarily mock-up of the vehicle for the time being. But all that is going to be redone summertime, to match the interior of this car.
Man.
Yes.
That's really
So my goal is to actually change the entire center console area with the hydro dip, redo everything because
Okay.
it got messed up within the process of the construction of the car.
Okay.
So it'll be all spick and span. Change any type of loose wires, all those things hidden.
It is.
Yes, everything has to be hidden.
Now, before we move away from audio, what is this apparatus you got going on right
So
here? Check that out. That's nice.
this is actually what powers my system. So I can actually take this 30 feet away from me, and I can play it outside of the vehicle. Obviously, you can't really play the music as loud as you want inside because you
Right.
can't really hear clarity outside.
Right.
So, as most either Spanish guys know that are big into the whole music industry, this is a Medusa cable. This is called a Medusa cable that
Medusa
comes
cable.
out from, as you can see, it's leaded to the back of the car where the amplifier is. So this cable goes all the way underneath to the back wherever all the amps is, and the RCA plugs up to the radio and equalizer. That's basically it.
Wow. See that, guys? I stay learning, man. I'm learning every day. This is the Medusa cable right here. Okay. Performance-wise, did you touch performance at all?
I was never huge on. I love speeding. Sorry to say that, but I never thought about doing much performance stuff to this car due to the fact that I knew what I was going to turn the car into, and it was either one or the other. It's either you choose performance or you choose weight music, right?
Yeah.
So the only thing I actually did to this car was I did the intake. I did a little bit of design underneath, but most of it's peeled away. This was done years ago, just the intake and exhaust system. That's all I did on the car. Not huge on performance.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Now let me ask you, because I'm looking at this car. Guys, I'm taking this car in, right? I'm just, it's telling me, giving me the breakdown and this and that, and I'm like, damn. I know where we at, man. We in Jersey, right? We get snow, we get a lot of, weather gets kind of crazy, right? We get potholes from the salt and everything. I gotta ask you, is this your daily?
No. So
Okay.
this was.
Okay. I'm not going crazy. All right.
So this is actually my show car. I'm a dad, so I drive a Toyota Highlander. That's a daily right there.
Nice.
And, this is just the baby you take out on the weekend. Something you just drive around cruising.
Now, since you did so much to the car, I gotta ask you this. What would you say was your most expensive modification that you did? And you don't have to name numbers, but what part of the car would you say cost you the most, money-wise?
I would have to say it's a two-part actually instead of one, but
Okay.
I would say the speakers. Speakers cost the most on this car.
Don't look at them speakers, y'all.
Speakers.
I
are the
agree.
most.
I mean, I can't say I agree, but I'm not surprised. Put it like that.
Yeah, if you would
Beautiful.
combine in the audio world, it'll be
Sheesh.
speakers and amplifiers.
Now, I just noticed something too with the speakers. The gap in between the two sides. That serves, is that like a functional
That is
purpose?
the port holder. So that is the port for the subwoofers, right?
Okay.
So it's basically how it's designed.
Mhm.
It's tuned to a certain hertz.
Okay.
To be honest, I do not recall what hertz this is tuned to,
Yeah.
but it is tuned to the specification of the subsystem. So the
Okay.
box is built to a spec of DC audio. So basically how they do it is you'll get a map design of your spec of the box, and they'll build it to the spec of what the speaker rating is, basically.
Gotcha.
That's how they do it. But once it's playing, that's where all the air comes out. That's where you get all the flexing on the windshield and all that vibration.
Facts. Okay.
It's air, it's just pushing
Air
air
pushing
out.
through.
That's
Okay.
it.
That's dope. Any headaches? I know when you get into these cars, some people fortunate they don't get the headaches, but I just gotta ask.
There was a lot of getting the right parts, getting the equipment was a bit of a headache.
Okay.
Finding the right price for everything and the right dealer was tough. That was the most headache within the cars. There were certain things like I still wanted to do with the cars, but I couldn't due to the fact of what I did to it, the system wise, right?
Yeah.
Starlight I wanted to do, I couldn't because I had no space for
Mm.
the system for the Starlight and stuff like that.
Mm.
But yeah, the most headache was getting the products at the right price, basically.
Okay.
You know, getting all my equipment, you know, in a timely manner too. You know,
Yeah.
at the time of, so some of the amplifiers, uh, they don't carry them in stock. Coming from the warehouse, sometimes they don't have it.
Right.
One of my amplifiers alone is $5,000.
Woo.
So that a regular dealer would not have that. You have to
Right.
get it from the warehouse. And you know, most of these they're based out of California.
Okay.
So, it's tough to get.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of my most headache, but I kind of work
Jeez.
around the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of having to wait for parts or having to wait for things that you ordered, how long did it take for you to get this car to where it is now? From when it was bone stock to where it is right now, how long did that process take?
I would say it took within 5 years.
About 5 years?
5 years. It's not, you know, the car could have been done within months, but it was all about what I want.
Yeah.
It was my vision, you know. It's just, this is not something, this is a passion for me. So it's
Right.
not something that, hey, next year or this year, I'm going to think about demolishing this and do something different.
Right.
There are guys that do that in the
Right.
car world. They do that. They
Yeah.
have sponsors, things like that, but I'm not that type of person. I built it to my perfection, you know. Some of the colors my wife chose, you know,
Uh-huh.
the design my wife chose.
Okay.
These are things that, as I get older, you know, and even as our kids, and they ask about the car, they'll be like, "Oh, mom helped me," with this,"
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So it's kind of like I said, it's like a personal attachment to me.
Definitely.
So like certain things, like my wife bought a steering wheel, my wife bought
Right.
most of the equipments for me, stuff like that as
Nice.
gift because
Nice.
she was all part of the build with me as well. So
Yeah.
there was a lot of things that as we get older, we can talk about it. I'm not that type of person to like, hey, let's change the entire look.
Yeah.
What's the point of that in my perspective?
Yeah, your perspective, for sure. For sure.
Yep.
Sheesh. Guys, take this in one more time, man. This is a beautiful car, my brother. Man, I know you touched on it a little bit, but I gotta ask you, future plan. I know you're not gonna destroy the look and come with a whole new look, but you did mention you might add a few things to it. What was those things again?
So, future plan, I do have some ideas. So basically, something that's in the work, maybe this summer or later on. I do want to change the look of the trunk, right? I love the trunk, but I have a lot of things that I can show off. I have management system that can be shown off. It's just that it's a small car, space-wise, so it's kind of tough. But I just need to get back on the scratch book and visualize how can I incorporate that properly, plus not damaging the equipment
Yes.
or having, while the equipment is playing, damage the equipment back here.
Right.
With the bass is very hard. It breaks everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time I play the car, there is a piece, a particle or something falling from within the car, and I don't know where it's coming from.
The bass is
So-
crazy.
The bass actually.
Everything in the system, period, guys, is crazy. You definitely gonna get some footage of the system from TikTok. Make sure y'all follow TikTok page, guys, because that's where y'all gonna get treated with the music. I pretty much think we covered everything.
Yep.
Is there anybody you want to shout out before we shut this down?
Definitely the two guys that put this all together and had my vision well is Privilege Sound, who did an amazing job with the build and tuning. Chris Scott Bass, who's also on Instagram, he's the man that tuned this entire system, and I don't know of any other word that is more better than satisfactory. I mean, he did a great job. And Classic Touch, you guys can check him out. That's his Instagram, Classic Touches. He actually did all the upholstery work, stitching, and a very reasonable person.
Nice work too. 2024, guys. We up, man. All the way up. Shout out the name of your spot too, one more time.
And I am the owner and founder of Ryan's Creation, who specializes in detailing, ceramic coating, tinting, vinyl wrapping, multiple other things. As long as you come to me, explain to me what is it you want to do, what is it your vision, and we can make something happen.
Tap in, guys.
Yep.
Tap in. And that's in Jersey City, right?
Jersey City, located on Central Avenue. You can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, Ryan's Creations.
I heard it here first, man. Ryan's Creations out in Jersey City, New Jersey. Y'all better tap in. Don't get left behind. Speaking of that, it's regularguys.irregularcars every Friday on YouTube. Make sure you tell a friend to subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification, the like button, and leave a positive comment. Also, it's regularguys.irregularcars on Instagram. When you follow me on that, you're going to get a little preview of what's coming up on the YouTube channel. And last but not least, like I just mentioned, it's regularguys.irregularcars on TikTok. We're going to take the same videos that you see on YouTube. We're going to flip it, bounce it, music involved and all that. So tap into that. All the little B-roll, little clips and edits, that's going to be on the TikTok page. So make sure y'all tap into that. If you know somebody that want to get on the channel, you think their car is irregular, tell them to hit me up on Instagram. DM me, I'll get right back to them. We make it happen. That being said, like I always say, I love y'all. Peace.